gonna go. I'm gonna go with J. Cole's idol and the guy he got to get him going. I'm gonna go with Jay-Z with this pick.
Fair.
Rock.
And I,
Another person in the second round that fell. Go ahead, Jay.
yeah,
There's a lot of people that fell.
A lot of people have fallen here, but I think with what I got trying to go on, I think Jay-Z fits kind of nice. Obviously, with Cole and his history, getting to Jay-Z and getting on his album. That was the first time I ever heard Cole was on Blueprint 3. Star Was Born, and I remember hearing that album and just being like, because there's not too many other people on that album, and obviously if you're getting on an album with Jay-Z, you gotta be something. So I remember hearing that part and being like, I'm gonna listen and keep looking out for this kid. And obviously Jay-Z's list goes on, and his his work, his Kanye album, and he's a brand. And so I think between him and Dre, I think there's a big brand I got going and a label. Same thing, Cole's building up Dreamville. So I think that's where I'm kind of keeping my theme going.
He's building conglomerates out here. He's thinking higher than just beats, higher than artistry. He's thinking about what's the best. We making business decisions out here.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If I was anywhere else other than this end of the snake draft, M would have been a pick of mine. Nas would have been a pick. LL, like those guys are just the absolute best. So I loved all those picks all the way around. Coming back now to start the third round, I think I'm going to stick with another major guy who started a label of a whole bunch of people. I'm going to go with Lil Wayne with this one.
Ooh, okay.
And I think same thing. Maybe it's just my my age and the era that I grew up listening to and what I came up, getting into hip hop just to begin with before I heard of anyone else. But man, Lil Wayne was it for as long as I remember growing up. And and then obviously Young Money and and he's still his sound is untouched. Like there is no one else who's doing what Lil Wayne did, or he'll still hop on songs now and what he's doing. So
I'd say to support what you're saying, I'd say he had a stretch from like 2000, early 2002, maybe late 2002, all the way up until like maybe 2010.
That's what I would have said. I would have said
late 09.
Like 2003 to 2010. He had a stretch.
It's an unbelievable stretch that has never been duplicated and never will be duplicated.
Like you look at Jordan's list, he has Jay-Z, he has Dr. Dre, he has Lil Wayne. These guys, Dre has dominated basically the producing game for the past 30 years. Jay-Z and Lil Wayne have dominated the 2000s onward. If you think about top artists from the 2000 to 2010 decade, it's Jay-Z and Lil Wayne, 1 and 2. Like objectively speaking, like I could throw in, the Nas's of the world.
Yeah, no, they're definitely
50%, but it's
I would definitely agree from 2000 to 2010, those two are arguably easily both top 5 in that decade.
Yeah. And
also stretching into probably still top 10 2011 and 2020.
As a common courtesy to the rest of you beautiful people, we will do an extra round. That being said, Rob, you are indeed up next. You and Jordan have yet to pick your female, but floor is yours.
Now, I want to save my wild card for not a female.
Okay.
Even though there's a great female that I would take. But I'm not going to do that. No, fuck it. We're doing it. All right. I'm going to take Biggie and stick East Coast.
All right.
And not care. Because I'll take those two albums over almost anything in the game.
I mean, listen.
Still holds up.
It still holds up.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Musically,
it don't matter. And I'll take Puff's production I'll take it. I'll take it all. I don't care.
Puff was early Kanye. If you think
I
about
said
it.
got
this-
Puff.
He has.
Yeah,
got
I
Puff
said
and
this
Stevie
today.
J.
Well, I have Kanye, Randy.
Can you
But also,
imagine
you know,
Kanye West on a
would you-
Biggie beat? Well, Biggie on a
Yo,
Kanye
could you
West?
imagine Biggie on a Kanye beat?
That's
Yeah.
sick.
Like, goddamn.
Any song from that. My
Basically, he do.
Well,
he-
no,
no,
I
no,
could,
he-
I could
he
see
do Devil in
Biggie
a
on
Dress.
anything from Late Registration.
No. First song I can think of right now, he'd be on Devil in a New Dress. He'd have Ross's whole verse.
Well, he would be.
I was
Yo,
about to
yo.
say, he's taking Ross's all of.
Oh, yo,
Ross
Ross
is gone.
Ross would be gone.
Ross is gone. He's
Ross
not
would be Ross would be Royce the 5'9" on Renegade. Like,
do that.
goddamn. Oh, I will.
Wow.
Oh, I will.
Oh,
Ross
don't do
would
that.
be Ross would be Royce the 5'9" on Renegade.
Yo, don't do that, man.
Jay-Z.
Listen. Him and Lupe Fiasco.
I don't care.
raps on Instagram Live. Don't do that. Come on.
Nah.
Come on, man.
No.
Biggie, I feel like it speaks for itself. Of course, like his name rings bells, his albums rings bells. His documentary is not too long ago came out on Netflix, of course. I mean, his movie did wonders. I mean,
Give Me the Loot is on my gym playlist and has been since my sophomore year of college. Do you know how old I am? I was 19 when I put that on my gym playlist. I'm 29. That's a decade ago. That shit hasn't moved. I'll take Biggie as my, what is this, 4th round? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in. He's
arguably
Okay.
the best all time.
Nikola Jokic just fell to the 2nd round. Okay. Fine by me.
That's true. That's
Got
true.
Tom Brady. You're Tom Brady. You're
Tom Brady, 6th round. Fuck Brady, because I'm from New York. But
I'm about to hit you with an MB. I'm about to hit you with an MB though.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Go ahead.
About to
man.
hit you
I
with-
have my shit planned out. already. You can't hurt me.
Hey, see, you know what? When you took Kanye,
Man.
I was
I
pissed
see
off.
your
I took it
background.
personally.
Oh, wait, no.
And you took another favorite of mine. Okay.
Unless you
still
take my wild card, you're not hurting me.
And then Eric took Lauryn Hill. See, now I done fucked up
That hurt bad.
Sure.
because there's a certain name on this list from the new goats, the present day goats.
Is Kendrick Lamar? I'm not even. Go ahead. Take him.
You can have him.
Take him. Take him. Take him. Like I said, unless you're taking my wild card, you're not gonna hurt me.
Okay, of course I'm going Kendrick Lamar. You're damn right I'm going Kendrick. Because you know why? Because
Because
this
well,
fucking
because
album-
he's great.
No.
Because he's great.
I mean, he is the goat of this generation, of course. But this body of work is a college course at NYU.
No debate here.
If you're
I-
looking for
Yeah,
some of
I'm
the-
saying,
if you're looking for the genesis of hip hop, if you're looking for the forbidden fruit, if you're looking for the slow cooker, the J Dilla, the jazz, the blues, poetry, spoken word, all rolled up into one in hip hop, look no
Funk
further.
as well. Definitely have a
funk.
funk element.
Look no further than
Hey,
Kendrick
listen.
Lamar.
Dead clock is right twice a day. Great pick.
Hey. But see, some of your arms are too short to box with a real god.
Ha! Excuse me?
I said what I said.
All right, well,
Okay.
Okay.
well, listen.
Section 80 with rigor mortis and how he came out back in high school when I was a senior year in high school when I first discovered him and
Yeah,
Kendrick around the
well,
same
I know.
time.
You think I didn't listen to him then
I
either?
don't think that man has had a
I'm
bad
gonna-
album.
Stop it. Stop it.
Man, my man came into my man came into his rookie year and said, I don't even need the rookie of the year. Give me my MVP and took it with Good Kid Mad City.
Hey, listen.
But how you
Phenomenal.
follow it up? But you followed up with this?
Phenomenal.
I mean,
Listen,
I mean,
Kendrick.
this is the same year Born Sinner came out. Oh, no, a couple years
I
after
know.
Born Sinner.
Mm-mm.
Just right after
Jesus, Born
Forest Hills
Sinner.
Drive.
Forest Hills Drive.
The man was going against his
2015
album
was a really good year for.
is
with-
a
with
top
music.
3 of the decade.
A lot of people do not like To Pimp a Butterfly. And I don't know why.
I mean, look, I will be honest. I think that Good Kid, Mad City is better than To Pimp a Butterfly, but I love both.
Fair.
In terms of no.
But
In terms of what you're looking for from that album, yes. But if you're looking everything that is true to the genre,
listen, you know me, disagree with Kendrick. You know, dead clock is right, like I said, twice a day.
yeah, but their arms are too short.
This is why well, they're not actually.
I don't know.
They got Tyrex.
I mean, look, listen, I love Kendrick Lamar. I will take Kanye's production over any of his. I will take Eminem. I will take Eminem's highest high.
I don't know about that.
Oh yes, I will. Oh yes, I will.
don't know about that. So
I will take Kanye West production over Kendrick Lamar's. I will take Eminem's highest high over Kendrick Lamar's. I will take A Tribe Called Quest's highest highs over Kendrick Lamar.
But remember, outside of J. Cole, when pushed against the wall, who can spit the most, especially whether it's on a beat or when it matters, them two are one of one today.
Who?
Out of their no.
Oh, Eminem? Eminem, right? Yeah, Eminem. Okay,
and Kendrick.
cool.
There's a reason why people don't want to diss either one of them.
There's a reason why we're still waiting on a joint album from
That's been like
Now
There's
that's
also a
true.
reason. There's also a reason a certain Canadian will never reply back to Kendrick, even though he's
Oh
getting
God, the
every
heart.
chance
First off,
he got.
can we really talk about like the heart thing?
Can we
My
all-
man, like,
Big
can we all
Sean.
just agree on one thing?
Yeah.
Right?
Go ahead.
Nobody take Drake because, I don't care. Nobody,
Why?
because there are so many better people on here.
Ain't nobody care. Ain't nobody care about Drake.
All right,
Nobody.
well, I'll put it this way: if you take Drake and you don't come in last, there's something wrong with the public.
Outside of how I feel about Kendrick, because of this album, why I posted it, Jay Dilla would have fit this like a glove because him and
Yeah.
he
Thundercat
would
would have
have.
made
Absolutely.
Dilla and Thundercat would make it. And George Clinton and Parliament, you had that to deal with in the album too, sonically. Like, if you were on shrooms and you listen to this album, like you knew this was a trip you needed, right?
Dude, I can listen to this shit sober, and I'm like, this is a trip I needed.
It's a like every like there'll be days like recently, you know how New York is very bipolar with spring weather. It's like, okay, one day we want to be spring, one day we want to be winter. So
Yeah.
it was 50 degrees. I brought my kids outside. It was one of those days where it was sunny at the right kind of temperature where it felt like, okay, 60. It feels like 60.
Yeah, and then the next day it's 28 and it's fucking gray. Yeah.
And then like
Yeah.
it was a right time of the day. And then all of a sudden in my head, without even playing the song, like I was thinking about These Walls, the intro to These Walls and how it came out. I'm thinking how Dilla would chop it up, make one of those beats, and how he would feed it to you. And Kendrick would, like, for that album, he from a spoken word sense, how he rode those beats, and with Thundercats instrumentals on the electric guitar, or SZA with the ad libs, you know. Oh my God! I mean, and not only that, I also take Schoolboy Q, who's like, man, one of my favorites. You get J Rock, you know, bro, like
two guys who
like
are underrated in gangster rap.
TDE, like that's why I say, like, for instance, like
Facts.
it's crazy how TDE and Cole, like, and Dreamville are so underrated outside of their main counterparts because their production wise is incredible. Their rosters incredible outside of their main counterparts. They can all succeed.
So for me, Jay had pointed it out that if I don't take this person, Jay would personally have a problem. But he would explain why. So present day goats, and it's only right. It's only right. Gambino.
If he does it, I'm so proud of you.
Childish. Childish Gambino. Yeah.
Let's get it. There you go.
Right.
Look
It's
at that.
only
Look at the size,
right.
bro. No,
You
but
know
it
what's-
fits so
you know
well
what's
with
also-
the team.
You know what's also on my gym playlist is Freaks and Geeks. I don't care how fucking old that shit.
It's
Right.
it's only right. I mean, this
Right.
man, another person
Asshole.
is versatile. He's a versatile person, a singer, very underrated singer. Nobody talks about him as a singer.
I can
Yes.
see up in the
A
streets.
rapper.
Yo, dude.
Man is also an underrated rapper. Again, Pharrell,
Call
who can
Oreo a
produce
fat
not
dick.
only a rap song but also an R&B song. It fits the bill perfect. And like I said, I would love to pick Wu-Tang, but Wu-Tang does not fit the criteria of how my sound is going to sound like, you know. So this it makes sense. It's perfect. It's something that sonically people can get into. So of course I'd take Childish Gambino. And it's funny because Jordan had picked Jay-Z, and I actually thought about it. It was between him and Jay-Z. I was like, who do I want? Do I want Jay-Z or Childish?
Dang.
And I was like, I could pick the combo of Jay-Z, but they
I'm not
only
gonna lie.
it's a
If
great
he was
combo.
Still there,
Yeah.
I would have taken Childish. I don't care if that's a hot take.
No, I want a Gambino.
The thing is, the sound, especially
I
after
wanted
your
him-
last pick was Lauryn Hill, bro.
sound, man.
Lauryn Hill, Childish.
Dude, I'll listen to that shit. I'll listen to that playlist
Bro,
all night long
Bro.
and chill.
bro.
I don't care. I love it.
Is going to make the song. So it's like, okay, can you see like Pharrell producing for like somebody, let's just say, I don't know, Megan Thee Stallion? Nobody's gonna pick her. It doesn't really work like that. It's like it's kind of off, but it works in a way. But it's not like something you would expect Pharrell to do. Like Lauryn Hill, yes, you can see that. Childish Gambino, absolutely, you can see that. You know, so it works. I would be a fool not to take Childish Gambino.
You know, you have your producer, you have your female artist. Honestly, you're playing with house money, and it's right back to you. So
Yeah,
like,
since we got an extra round added.
yeah,
on here.
man.
So again, I think I'd be a fool not to take this, and this is a duo that pretty much
Outcast.
no,
Outcast?
like not taking Outcast.
Oh,
Oh,
you.
oh.
Oh, that's
Well, I mean,
No. I still got a good pick though.
I know
So
who he's gonna take.
this
but
is
it's gonna
a-
be Outcast.
this is it. We'll get into that. So I'm taking Snoop Dogg. I'm taking Snoop Dogg for
You're gonna
this
take
one.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Snoop Dogg for this one for this reason. Him and Pharrell,
Pharrell, yeah.
underrated producer rapper duo.
Drop it like
Not
it's
really
hot.
underrated. I wouldn't say they're underrated.
Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot. Let's get blown.
So did you know it's actually I'm almost positive I actually saw this like the week of the Super Bowl, right?
Mhm.
The most listened to Snoop Dogg song on Spotify is Drop It Like It's Hot.
Yeah,
I believe it. Yeah,
I believe it.
I believe it.
Like
It's something that everybody knows. It's
and
one of those household
and as
songs.
great as that is, it's semi shocking knowing the amount of stuff that he did with Dr. Dre. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that I'm just saying, like, when you think of Snoop Dogg, right? Like the nephews, the casuals only think of Dr. Dre, while you know, real people get that he also did some good shit with Pharrell.
Mhm.
Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Master P as well.
I was gonna say that too, Master P. But him and Pharrell, I don't know, when they linked up together, they had like a string of songs that just everything was a hit with them. So why not keep it going? I mean, look at my roster so far, man. I got Pharrell, LL Cool J, Lauryn Hill, Childish Gambino, Snoop Dogg. We didn't even get the wild card pick yet. So it's whew. I don't know if anybody's gonna be happy with my wild card pick. I'm contemplating it over here,
Okay.
trying to keep up with sounds here. But
It is Randy's turn.
Listen, I will say this, Randy. There's one of two picks on this board. But now, if you're gonna go wild card, I'm not gonna argue with you. But if you're gonna take someone from this board, there's, to me, two picks you should take. One of two picks that you should.
I already know who I'm gonna pick, Rob. You ain't gotta tell.
Oh, go ahead.
Look.
Okay.
here,
I know who I picked. I took it under careful consideration. by the way of Dallas, Texas. All time, of course. I decided to pick Stanktonia, Southern Playlistic, Catalytic,
Okay.
funky music.
Okay.
There you
Get
go.
up, get out and do something. Roses make you feel like ooh 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 ooh. I like to say, hey y'all.
I was
say
gonna
I'm
get
sorry.
mad if you didn't take
Sorry,
them.
Miss Jackson.
The-
I am for real. And considering the fact that one half of that duo also had experiences in Dallas, I had to coincide and side with my guys from the ATL, the Atlanteans.
3000 is widely acclaimed as a top 5, top 10 hip hop lyricist all time.
Yeah.
You know, big boy in his own
I got
right.
3 of them
He's underrated.
on my list.
You got more than 3, to be honest with you, because
Underrated.
you also have collaborations with Goody Mob, CeeLo Green. I mean,
Exactly.
another person who's very underrated producer, singer, and writer.
So now you're thinking of a basically a Jay Dilla track alongside with basically as you mentioned Kendrick Lamar and Outkast, and then
Sleepy Brown.
like there's so many
Whole
different
Dungeon
ways you can go
family.
with it.
You got
Oh, I also get Foxy Brown with Nas. I got the firm.
You do. You
I got
do.
the firm, and I got.
So that means
Jewelry.
That's
I got the
true.
firm, I got-
That's true. That's true. I'll let you have that one.
No,
Exactly.
listen, Randy, there were the 2 people, if you were going to go with someone on this list, that I would have said, to me, it would be between, no offense to your background, Bill Nye, but it would be either Tupac or Outkast. So, good for you.
Like,
Cheers.
here's the thing with Pac.
Okay.
I'm gonna be quick with that. I'm gonna be quick.
Go ahead.
I love Pac. Don't get me wrong. Pac sound was more for me. Like I know he could probably ride a Dilla beat, but because of his energy, the cadence of Pac wouldn't hit the sounds that Dilla would want to hit.
I could see Andre Three
could see-
Stacks on
Yeah.
any
It's perfect.
fucking
It's perfect for Dilla. It's perfect for
any
for
track.
these two.
dude.
Exactly.
You're not like if you ask me, I don't even care how hot take this is. Who I'd rather listen to, Tupac or Outkast? I'd pick Outkast.
Yeah, I pick Outkast.
Fucking love
That's-
Outkast.
But I'm never saying that Pac's music is not easy to listen to from that. situation,
No,
but
exactly.
It's like if I'm asking Tupac to write, like it has to take a lot for Pac to be. If I'm getting like digital underground Tupac, maybe. But if we're talking about Pac, we're talking about
The prime.
about Thug Life.
Yeah.
You have to make sure like you got to get him in a certain place in order for him to kind of just make sure to get it done, because there's a specific type of thing. As for Three Stacks, everything, if we think about Outkast, and people will always revert to Three Stacks first. As great as he is, it's also unfortunate with his tag team partner, and in some cases the clips suffer from that as well with Malice and Pusha T. But that's a different tangent, but it still fits. Everybody reveres Three Stacks because we all know his wordplay is crazy. But let's not forget, Big Boy's also had some crazy hits as well.
Yeah.
To himself. He's also released bodies of work by himself. The Speaker Box, The Love Below, it may have been.
It's a dual album. There you go. I'm done with these people where it's no. That's not an Outkast album. That's a dual album. One
It's
is
Big Boy and Three
Speaker
Stacks.
Box is Big Boy. The Love Below is Andre Three Stacks. Stop it. Thank you, my man.
And the best like love letter to the game that Outkast left with was Idlewild, the movie that they wrote together and released.
I will say credit to Outkast because, for the hip hop enthusiasts everywhere, of course, rappers were paying homage to different things. For us, especially like black wrestling nerds, Outkast every chance they got. Sergeant Slaughter, Rowdy Piper, all those different references over the years. Props.
I'm kicking dogs like Dusty Rhodes.
They show Southern Playlistic Cadillac funky music. You know what I mean? That's how it was. Rob, it's your pick, man. This is your second to last pick, I believe.
All right, so
Yes, sir.
I've got a couple wild cards.
Mhm.
I know Jordan can't possibly pick all 3 of them. So
I can't
no,
pick any.
like you think I didn't think about this shit. So I'm gonna go with a woman.
Okay.
And because I'm not gonna go wild card with the woman because I know
He should have.
No. Listen, as much as I love, and I'll even throw it out there for the rest of you that have a wild card that need a women, Jordan. Okay,
I
Salt
use
Pepper would have been fucking great, but I'm not gonna do that because there's better male artists that I want as a wild card. So if we have to go off this list, I'm gonna go, and I don't care if it's a mistake because I love her one verse because she slays Drake on his own shit.
Oh,
Like Eminem slayed Jay-Z on, well, it's Jay-Z shit, but it's really not. It's Eminem shit on Renegade. I will go with Nicki Minaj just to take Up All Night because I fucking love that verse and I don't give a shit. Because when she actually raps, she was actually good. Before the pop shit, she was actually good at rapping.
Yeah, 2000.
And so if I can't get Lauryn Hill and I can't get Missy Elliott, I will go Nicki Minaj. And if I have to pair her with Eminem, who I already have, I will. And it's
you
fine.
paired her with Biggie. Biggie is like,
And I'll pair her with Biggie.
what is it?
Totally fine.
This is another little grim. What's going
But
on?
in all honesty,
What was that M line? M was trying to hit Nicki at one point.
it was
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj. Would I want to stick my penis in your
it's in
anus?
Uranus. Yeah.
There you go. But
on the
yeah,
fast
Now
lane.
there's a chance.
that's right.
Now there's
Which was I believe a Dr. Dre beat, might I add. But no, I'll take Nicki. I'm gonna say my wild cards, and you can't possibly take them all.
Jordan. It's been a tough act to follow. We got Snoop Dogg, we got Outkast, we got Nicki Minaj. Second to last pick. Floor is yours, man.
I'm gonna go with the ladies also. To respect, not put them last, because they're definitely not meant to be any less than anyone else on that team that I got put together. But from that list, I'm gonna go with Remy Ma.
Ooh, get some Terror Squad influence. Let's go. Okay,
Yeah.
we got some Terror Squad influence over here. Listen, I was hoping for that. I was hoping for that.
I'm gonna go with another big producer, another hit maker.
Okay.
Over and over. That list of people this guy has worked with is gonna be longer than we could sit here and talk about. It's another one, and another one, and another one. I'm gonna go with DJ Khaled as my last.
There you go.
Wrap
Good
that
pick.
thing up.
I like
This
it.
guy could take every single one of these people on this list, every single person we drafted, and put those people together on a song somehow. He'd come up with it, and so that's how I'm gonna wrap.
Solidified the Terror Squad. He brought them whole.
This is like you are like way over luxury tax with your picks.
No.
If
No,
you-
he's not. No, he's not. He's Steve Cohen. He's gonna at least looking to pay for the luxury tax.
Oh,
He's gonna pay that money.
Hey, listen.
Right, but he's still over the luxury tax. He's just willing to pay it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna pay it.
Jay-Z is a 5-year
Respect.
max. Lil Wayne is 5-year max. You know what I'm saying?
like a whole bunch of Supermax.
That record label, that record label is in a penthouse in the sky, my guy. It is it is in a penthouse in the sky.
But seriously, you have legitimate leaders. I respect it because you have legitimate leaders of like record labels and brands.
Yeah.
So do I get Drake with the DJ Khaled pick?
Nah,
nah.
That's
Frankly,
you know damn well.
you get more Drake with Lil Wayne than you do with DJ
I think
Khaled.
No. He throwing it in there. He throwing it in there just to ruffle some feathers. I know this guy. I know this guy. Rob, wrap it up, man. Your wild card pick.
All right, roll up the sleeves here. Roll up the sleeves. Now, there were so many ways I could go with my wild card, and I might regret it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go through the honorable mentions in case, because I love these guys so much, I will let either Randy or Eric take them if they want. Right? We could go Lupe. Right? Food and Liquor is one of my favorite albums ever. fucking
I was
love
not thinking
Lupe.
about that.
We're not going Lupe. As much as
was not-
I love
was
that
not thinking
shit,
about
right?
Lupe.
I appreciate
I
you
could
putting
go. I could go. God, most like my God, most underrated.
Most
Because
deaf.
he's not on this list, and he should. Because if you've ever been to a concert of his, like I have, and you forget how many hits he had, because you think of him as fucking just in the Fast and Furious, it would be ludicrous. But I'm not gonna go him either. Like my God, okay, but like honorable mention, right? Last honorable mention is because
That's a
this
good one.
album I would up against any other fucking album ever. Okay, now I'm not gonna pick them because I'm gonna pick somebody else. But that album would be Deltron 3030. Would be the honorable mention, right? And I would love to take that, but it's only like I don't know how many real hip hop fans know that shit enough, right? And so I have gone kings of everything, right? I've gone kings of producing, Kanye. I've gone kings of the lyricists, okay, Eminem. I've gone kings of the old school. Fuck the rest of you, okay? With between A Tribe Called Quest and Biggie, right? And so I will go with my wild card pick, my fucking king of the underground, my Knicks homie, rest in
MF Doom.
peace, MF Doom.
That's not bad.
Wow.
That's not bad.
Yes, it's a beautiful pick. It was a beautiful round out to the list. Rob, fantastic job as always. Kill it. Ren, Eric, he gave you some layups, but you might have some stuff up your sleeve. Randy, you up first. Of course, your wild card pick. What say you?
So I had to go into two shit a little bit, man. I was torn because I wanted to go to Philly and go with someone who could definitely slice anybody up with Eve.
I was thinking that too.
I know she can ride on the beat because I heard her on Love Is Blind with Faith Evans.
It'll take over your mind.
But and of course her collaboration with Gwen Stefani reaching pop levels and stuff like that. But I gotta go with someone that blew the hinges off. Like I gotta go with somebody that was I just it's tough, man. But I gotta keep it true. I gotta keep it trill for the queens out here.
Just say it. Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
Yo, Eric the whole time.
Jesus.
Eric the whole time, bro.
Yo.
Eric, shut the fuck up. You
Listen,
first,
that's
hold
a
on.
fellow
Hold on. Eric, shut the fuck up because you took.
One of the few things that came out of Jersey that was actually good, but sorry. Yeah.
Come on now. Don't do that.
Again, one of the few things that have came out of Jersey that's actually good.
Whitney Houston?
Naughty, but
Shaq.
you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Shaq also came out
There's-
of Jersey.
There's a few things that have come out of Jersey that
The city of Hoboken.
Jersey
That's
as
true.
a whole, though.
AJ.
No. But people who are
Jersey
great that came
Shore.
from Jersey, sure. Okay, I still watch that show to this day. Sorry.
No, I'm not talking about the show. I'm talking about the actual.
No.
Sound for women during that time.
She can skate on the
Again,
beat, bro.
Her and MC Light are very in high regard. So I
One of one.
do not disagree with that. So, but I will say for you,
Take
I think
Wu-Tang.
The-
Fuck the wild card. Take
nah, I can't take Wu-Tang. Not for this.
No, you hate her.
So look, for you, Randy, I felt like, but as a lot of people don't know, Rhapsody would have been a good pick if you were going to pick a woman rapper. Rhapsody would have been somebody good. I don't know if anybody's heard some of her music, but she is a modern version of Lauryn Hill. So if you haven't checked out Rhapsody, check her out. She's really good. Jean Grey is another person. She's been on a track with a couple of people if you want to go underground. But I'm not going to be long-winded with my pick here. My pick is going to be kind of different. He's a Grammy winner, hopefully a 2-time Grammy winner this year. And Pharrell has produced for him.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with Tyler, the Creator.
Ooh, to close it out, Ty, the Creator, man. Talk about it.
Listen, I mean, what more can you say? Tyler Creator has one of the most unique lyrics. He's kind of similar to, I guess you could say he's kind of similar to Eminem and how his career started. A lot of people couldn't really relate to his music, but as he's matured with his music, I mean, looking at his last album, I mean, it was produced by DJ Drama. Lyrical, probably one of the best albums of that year that he had with DJ Drama. Just great. Even an homage to ODB. He did the Brooklyn Zoo album cover, which was really good. His last album, Igor, crazy, went stupid on there, which of course Pharrell produced on there as well. Going through all the Weekend music I have here. Yeah, I'm a huge Weekend fan. If we were drafting singers, I'd definitely.
Yo, when did you start listening to The Weeknd? What year?
What year?
What year? Or what album?
Oh, Trilogy.
There you go.
Trilogy.
Like I started with fucking House of Balloons.
Yeah.
Like the Entourage promo.
Yeah. Yeah. I okay, so sidetrack. As far back as I can remember, I listened to Trilogy before it was a complete album.
Yes, exactly.
It was broken up into 3.
I like this guy.
Yeah. So that's how
It
far
wasn't
back.
clear.
That's how far back I'm a Weekend fan. But yeah, as far as Tyler goes, like I said, he's a mature artist. He's becoming more lyrical. I feel like he's finally getting the respect that he's, been pretty much demanding. And for Jordan, who took DJ Khaled, somebody who, if anybody doesn't know the controversy between DJ Khaled and Tyler Creator, basically Tyler Creator beat him out for a Grammy. And basically DJ Khaled was like, oh, I don't know how the weird guy can win. And now Tyler went on the radio and was like, he has to eat that shit, basically. The weird guy won and you didn't. You can't stand that the weird guy is number 1 and you're now number 2, because that's your whole moniker of we're the best, we're number 1. How can this guy beat me and I just beat you? Why not Tyler? Why not have the lyrics on there?
Listen,
sneak this in your low.
I like it. I like it.
I do like the pick.
I like the pick.
Wild card, DJ Khaled, MF Doom, Queen Latifah, Ty Creator. I mean, guys, this has been a fantastic draft. Eric, of course, I don't know if it was telekinesis. I don't know what it was, what type of ESP it was when I was.
It was honestly like
childish.
It you know what song I thought of when as soon as I dropped it Pharrell?
Yeah.
3005.
I knew it.
That was the first song I thought of.
I knew it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, childish Pharrell. It's a match made in heaven.
It would
why not
be good. And hey, listen, your list is fantastic. Of course.
For me, it was Kawhi.
I mean, hey, dude.
But that's off Kawhi.
No, that's off because.
No. I know that it's, but like you have so there's regular off of Because the Internet, and then there's the remix off of
the Kawhi.
Either one
work
with Pharrell.
Yes,
that's my point.
Mm-hmm.
It would be like some earthly,
Randy,
heaven vibe, Randy.
That's on with Chance.
No. I'm talking about off of Kawhi, the hidden track, the last track.
Yeah.
There's the hidden verse on his website that when you combine it, it's a different 3005. So there's 3005 off of Because the Internet, which could work with Pharrell. Or there's the 3005 remix.
Off Kawhi.
off of Kawhi, which could also work with Pharrell.
Redbone can honestly work with that. too.
Redbone can also
Redbone
work
can
with
work.
Pharrell.
That would be a disgusting mix, honestly. Like in a good
Just
way.
like
very, very,
one of those you have to make your face up when you hear it. Just
yeah. Just
Firefly would work too.
yes, it would.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, it would.
Agreed.
pretty much anything
Agreed.
from like that. Yeah.
Anything from camp really would work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like honestly,
agreed.
an awesome list. Eric, just to rattle off, your groups. Eric, you have Pharrell, LL Cool J, Lauren Hill, which, sorry, Randy, Childish Gambino, Snoop Dogg, and then you rounded out with Creator.
Eric made it personal this time.
I did.
Randy, you got Jay Dilla, Nas, Missy, Kendrick, Outkast, and Queen Latifah. We got Rob with Kanye, Eminem, Tribe Called Quest, Biggie Smalls, Nicki Minaj, and MF Doom. And then we rounded off with Jordan with Dr. Dre, J. Cole. Wait, where we at? Yeah, J. Cole, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Remy Ma, and then we rounded off with DJ Khaled. Guys, it's been a very, very dope episode. I think Randy has got more steps in than me, and I went to the gym today. I thought I had been active. Randy got off and on set more times than I could count. I mean, I don't know who hurt him worse, Rob or Eric, Jordan. I mean, apparently you're cool in Randy's eyes. I think he still loves you.
So I'm curious, right?
Yeah.
Who would the three of you, or well, four of you, pick if you can't pick yourself? Whose list would you pick?
So here's the thing.
I'm actually curious.
So here's the thing.
Because I know who I would pick.
Eric's.
So
I would pick Eric's.
These selection do count.
I'd have Eric's.
These selection.
I would take Eric's if I can't pick myself.
So Eric, you got Rob's vote. Randy, what say you?
Eric.
Jordan, what about you, man? What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I got Rob's.
You got Rob? Okay.
Rob's.
And,
I'm
yeah,
torn. I think everybody has a really great list. Between Randy and Rob, and
he doesn't want to give me whatever because he doesn't want to have a tie between the two of us. It's fine.
And no, you know what it is? It's like this, because honestly, there's one person I'm thinking of, and I'm surprised nobody said it. That person can work on both your lists. Sean Price.
Okay.
That's somebody that I felt like could have worked on both of you guys' lists, but I think I'm leaning more towards Rob's list just because of the Biggie influence. Like, I love Kendrick, that's my guy, but just something about that Biggie that interests me, especially on like Kanye West beat. Oh my God, just nasty.
It's even. So, Rob, Jordan, what you don't know. Of course, the fans do vote, but you guys do each have a vote. So if you would like for that to count as your vote, we can count it as your vote. That would be basically the stationary vote. We put it to the side for now. But
wait, JJ, what would you vote?
What would I vote?
Yes.
My answer, I would honestly, I'd go for Eric's. I think.
All right, well, hater, that's fine.
No, listen. Just off of the there's Childish Gambino and Pharrell and Lauren Hill. That's all I need.
No, listen.
That's all I need.
Listen, and I will tell you this, right? Because listen. You know how much I can talk.
You're second.
Knicks.
Clearly.
No, just listen. You know how much I can talk Knicks, and you know how much I can talk Red Sox.
Yeah.
Right, and then Jets are a distant third, but you know how much I can talk Jets. I can talk music for fucking days. Okay, the separator between Randy and Eric for me is Lauren Hill.
Yeah.
So
it hurts.
That's what I will say.
It hurts. One pick, Randy. One pick.
That's what I will say.
One pick. Randy, you're just one pick away.
Listen, man,
just
you
one
pick away.
Just
one
pick
pick
away,
man.
Just
one pick.
Stephen Curry.
Listen,
he got Stephen Curry. He picked Jordan Hill.
Yeah.
I mean, no. I mean, Missy Elliott, no Jordan Hill.
You can say it.
Missy Elliott's no Jordan Hill. No.
Stick it to him. Stick it to him.
No,
to him.
It's like
Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You put up Dusty
Yeah.
Rhodes and
It's like,
just,
You got, listen, you got, Eric picked John Morant, you picked RJ.
oh,
Still
man.
very, very good.
No, stop it. Stop.
No. I'm being objective. As a Knicks fan, I won't use this example, but that's the only way because it's both two good players. But it's like, all right, you picked Obi Toppin, but but there's Tyrese Halliburton, like just waiting there for you.
No. That is true. That is true. He
Yeah.
took Sam Bowie, and then I took Kanye West. It's
Oh
fine.
my god.
And I love Jay.
All right, that was all right. I'll
That-
give you that.
That shit was insulting.
I'll give you that. I mean, God.
Did you put up Dusty Rhodes because you want to cut a hard times promo right now because you're going through it, or is it just
I mean, he's been going through it since the first round.
hard times?
Every round he's been going through it.
Wait.
Or
Now,
just
now,
feels
wait,
like-
what I'm actually curious about is
Yeah.
if the draft had fallen Randy's way, what were his picks? Because we seem to take them all.
So that's question. What
Yeah.
Kanye and Lauren were my two deadlocks. Like Nas, Outkast, and Kendrick would probably have been my original picks, but my definite locks was Kanye and Lauryn Hill. On a Dilla beat.
Listen, respect, because my deadlocks. So there were the deadlocks that I needed, and there were the deadlocks that I wanted. Right. The ones I felt I needed were Kanye as producer and Lauryn Hill as a female artist. And the ones that I wanted were Eminem, A Tribe Called Quest, and MF Doom as my wild card. So I'm fine with my list. And I said I'd live with whatever female artist fell to me. But I would have loved Lauryn Hill because that fucking album is
If it wasn't for,
Jesus, my God.
if it wasn't for Lauryn Hill, I would have like if I would have been able to pick Lauryn Hill, I wouldn't have picked Queen Latifah. The one person that I thought that would have meshed with a Dilla beat would have been Mos Def. That would have been my pick.
Mos Def would have been great.
Yeah.
I was thinking that, or either
I mean-
Talib Kweli.
I mean, you have
Talib Kweli, yo. Talib Kweli.
I mean, Tribe Called Quest is in there, man. It was there. It was around the corner. You were around the corner, You had Q-Tip. You got the Talib influence.
I'm not gonna lie, with all you people from Queens, I was worried that I was gonna lose out on A Tribe Called Quest.
Like
That's my
think about it-
shit.
The thing about it is, like, I was thinking, like, how would 50 do on, like, 50 would do nice. 50's done nice on beats like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, the best example was Hustle's Ambition. Like, how smooth that beat would ride. If Dilla had a similar beat like that, Fifth can ride on it because how you see Game ride on, whatchamacallit, that song you do with Kanye, Dreams.
Yeah.
That's like a Dilla inspired beat. That's how, and that's around the time when the Game was part of G Unit at the time. So I know that's exactly how that would have happened. Or when he did Where You At with Ludacris and the Game. That's a Dilla inspired beat.
I would have thought you probably would have took like Benny the Butcher or something like that.
Griselda. They would have
Conway or Conway the Machine.
Yeah.
Even West Side Gun would have fit that.
Yeah.
No, because to be honest,
No.
I love Benny. I love Benny.
You want that
But
West Side?
Conway would have been the best person for that job.
Jadakiss would
Being-
have been another good pick.
No, with the sound.
Nobody took
No.
Tupac, and you're talking about Jadakiss.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like no one took
Rob-
Wu-Tang.
Rob, can
Not-
I ask you, Rob, can I ask you a question right quick?
What? Go ahead.
Because you mentioned your honorable mentions.
How close was Lupe?
Yes.
How close?
Yes.
Listen,
Yes.
listen.
That's what I want to know.
Like,
Because you're
no, believe me, Food and Liquor is arguably, God, when you get to my top 5 albums ever, like across anything,
Thriller, Dark Twisted Fantasy.
No, 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 no. Top five albums ever is like top 5 albums ever for me is like in no particular order. If we're just going 5, is like Pet Sounds, Songs in the Key of Life,
Ooh.
Midnight Marauders, The Eminem Show, and Deltron 3030. And right outside that is probably at 6 is Food and Liquor. That's how close that shit is. That's how close Lupe is. But I will go with the King of the Underground.
You had it. No, you had it. Like
That's what
once
I'm saying.
you did MF Doom, I was just kind of like, I
And
can't
listen,
even
no,
be
no,
mad.
listen,
I
MF
can't
Doom,
even be
MF Doom,
mad.
like Food and Operation Doomsday and all that when he King Ghidorah and everything. Like my God, and Madlib and Danger Doom and all that shit.
Just classics.
I'll take all those as high up. It's the same. It's a similar, but not exactly the same argument as Deltron 3030 because I'll take Deltron 3030 is one of my 5 favorite albums ever. But Deltron 3030 released 2 albums. One was very good and one was top 5 ever. I'll take MF Doom releasing like 6 that are all anywhere from, the top 2 are arguably top 10 to they're all excellent. Yeah. Everybody forgets, and I will only say this because I saw him in concert, and you forget how many hits both him and as a featured artist he had is fucking ludicrous.
Yeah, Ludacris is
my God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
and
my goodness.
When you said Ludacris, I was swaying in that direction as far as him and Pharrell because they're
like,
another
dude. The amount of take out the featured appearances that you forget he has, right. Just the singles that he had. I swear to I went to at the end of September 2021. He did an Alive at 5 concert in Stanford. I went $25. My God, it must be hard out here for the mid 2000s rappers, but whatever. He went out there, played for like an hour and a half, hit after hit, and it's like every single one you're like, oh damn, I forgot about that one. Yo, I forgot about Hoes in different area codes, and I forgot about Get Back, and I forgot about like you're waiting the entire time for Move Bitch Get Out the Way, which he closed with, and it's like, my God, he goes through like 30 songs, 10 of which are features, 20 of which are his singles, and you've forgotten 12 of them, and it's like, my God, dude.
Yeah.
I
doesn't get enough praise.
I'll say a name before we wrap up. He wasn't selected. I believe he was mentioned or hinted at a little bit. Shout out to DMX because like I know he wouldn't have worked on a lot of people's lists for whatever for similar reasons that people were mentioning.
He would have worked on Jordan's list. Jordan, I'm telling you, Jordan's list is hard salary cap, paying the luxury tax, all of that. But DMX would have worked on a Dr. Dre beat. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I guess
he's working on a Dilla beat too.
He could, but to fit DMX's style, as far as that,
you're going away from loud. You're going away from the style when you're
going for the style.
He could do it, but you're going similar to Tupac, where he could go away from the style. I think actually that was a point that I wanted to bring up. So you were talking about Kendrick. Oh no, Tupac and why he was not picked and why you didn't want to pick him. And in my mind, I was thinking of like what separates a guy like Kendrick from Tupac because they have both great lyricists. Both of them emanated from like poetry and then graduated into hip hop. And what I realized is that the difference is
Kendrick's delivery. Even though Tupac's a legend, Kendrick's delivery is better than his.
But even then, beyond that,
I would say that Kendrick's me personally, I would say that Kendrick's delivery is. Kendrick can deliver lyrics on a wider range of beats than Tupac can.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, and it's proven too. It's like that's the thing. Like I feel like since Kendrick has that production element already, it's almost like an added plus, so that if you weren't the biggest Kendrick fan from his lyrics, like from how his cadence and his lyrics, his production value would level him up. Similar to where like you were like Kanye, I don't need him for verses. I need him for that beat. I need him for the swag. You could say the same thing for Kendrick, even if you didn't mess with it. You could use the Pulitzer Prize thing, the fact that his album was on the Pulitzer Prize, and then you could say that sonically he sounds awesome. Guys, I hope you guys had an awesome time. I had a fantastic time myself. Good seeing, Jordan again. Good seeing chopping it up with my boy Rob. Hope to do, the Homers pod, pretty soon, especially the Knicks season is wrapping up. Football season is, had with the trades and all that. Baseball season finally, came to pass. And
Finally.
now for the Met fans of the world, you have something to look forward to. So mazel, Jordan.
That shot.
Jordan.
God damn.
But anyway, in any event, from myself, Eric, Randy, Rob, Jordan, this is Qkpx. They drafted, you vote. Who did it best? You'll find out soon enough. Of course, as always, I'm Jean Louis. Take it easy, guys. And that's it.